So, as a studio, we've been assigned to sort of look at the waste that is generated at the APMC market in Navi Mumbai. The waste is 60 tons of waste, which is a big amount of waste. And I think what the students have been grappling with is the understanding of waste in terms of the scale of it, the nature of waste, and how it's managed logistically. To understand how this waste can be managed on a small site, which is a constraint right now because the APMC market doesn't have much of land. So generally as architects, they've been trained to look at things innovatively, but this is more like an engineering solution. So they've had to sort of look at engineering solutions, technologies, to then understand how you can creatively address waste because the land is short and they don't have the resources, which is money also. So that's one of the concerns.
So what we did is initially we started them with trying to understand what all exists in the market. So there is, one is the buildings which exist or the kind of use of space within the whole market area, which is around 123 acres. Then we also try to have them understand what are the distribution networks. So whether it's vehicles, peoples, goods, so how do you kind of integrate them into the network and have an understanding of how when waste is generated, it's transported back out. The third one was actually every actor, which we call as an actor, is the person who works there or is a participant there. So it could be from a truck driver, a laborer, a gala owner or a sweeper. So those also become part of these networks which we wanted them to understand before they give a solution. And the fourth thing we had them do is identify various case studies both in India as well as in the world where they could use those technologies or learn from those ideas of how waste is managed. And then we came up with this plot of land which the APMC had given us, and how do you use it for treating that kind of waste through these various understandings.
So today's session was interesting because we had people from NNMC coming and giving their ideas and their critique actually on what is positive about the work they've done, because it's a huge volume of work, and what is possible, with in reality as a case, how we can solve this problem in NMMC. So right now we are at that point where we are a step short of sort of maybe making something that is a solution that somebody can sort of assess and say, yes, this is the technology and we can do it. It's commercially viable. It is it's something that you can maintain and it can be sustained over a long time, which there is no zero. I mean, the waste is of course has byproducts, but there is no pollution, etc. So that's where we stand today.
Yeah, so I think what we presented were three ideas, and what they needed is in a lot more detail. It becomes a comparative framework. So one is the capital cost, one is the byproducts that are generated, the space requirements, and the return on investment. So I think those kind of frameworks which they set out were very helpful to the students, and also things like pollution or the carbon footprint and how does one create a sustainable kind of an environment through these technologies which we wish to employ over here. And the last, which we hope to also achieve in the next week, is also an imagination for what this image of waste or social sustainability can become for the entire market. So there could be places for the workers, there could be landscape strategies, there could be I think an image basically for the APMC today.
Yeah, because it's not just an engineering solution, it's also a solution where they had social concerns which can be overlaid onto this project and taken one step more than just managing waste.